Indian American Cultural Association of Westchester, IACAW, is a cultural organization serving the Indian community of Westchester for more than a quarter century. Since its founding in 1973 by a small group of new immigrants that settled in Westchester County, the association has advanced the knowledge of Indian culture not only within the county but throughout the tri-state area. Its mission is to cultivate, promote, sponsor, and develop an understanding of Indian music, dance, art, theatre, and literature amongst the Indian and American communities. Today in our studio, it is my great pleasure to have the core committee members of IACAW, and I welcome Lisa Shah, who has been an active member of the organization for over 15 years, and she is the current festival chair for Heritage of India Festival 2022. My next guest is Himanshu Pandya, who played an instrumental role in establishing the Heritage of India Festival event as founding executive committee member. Next is Rohit Pandya, member of IACAW since 1990, another founding member of the committee who has served the IACAW in various capacities, including being the president. And lastly, I welcome Hirul Trivedi, who is the current co-chair of the IACAW. So welcome to our studio. Very excited about the Heritage Indian Festival.
Yes, we are all excited, and thank you for having us here.
Yes, pleasure. So Heritage of India, that is a very powerful and responsible phrase. How do you make sure the Indian people and even those of different ethnicity are introduced to the real and right heritage of India? Is the heritage Indian or fusion Indian? What you will be presenting at the fair? Anyone can jump in.
So basically, we really bring India on that day at Kensico Dam Plaza. There are a lot of flavors. You want to say in detail?
Yeah. So the IACAW, which is Indian American Cultural Association of Westchester, is putting on the 22nd annual Heritage of India Festival this year. And specifically this year, it's more noteworthy because it happens to be the 75th anniversary for India's independence from British rule. So we're trying to incorporate that into our festivities this year, and we have we also have a theme that is peace and harmony, which also ties in with the independence and as a tribute to the freedom fighters who, they fought peacefully and stood united to get the independence for India. So,
Lisa, you were born and brought up in United States.
Yes, I was, yes.
And yet you're very excited about celebrating the 75 years of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav.
Yes.
What research or what history did you read about India, and what motivated you to be part of this festival?
Oh, I'm definitely very excited, and although I'm born here and raised here, I'm very much connected with the Indian culture. I've been going back to India probably every 2 to 3 years since I was 1 year old. I have a lot of family there. I'm very connected with them and very much into the culture. I can speak my native tongue, Gujarati, and read and write, but very slowly. So yeah, I definitely keep up with it, and I take pride in
Wonderful.
the culture. Yeah.
So I was looking at your website, and it seems you have the whole year's calendar blocked for some event or the other, from Ganesh Chaturthi to Navratri. How do you do that? What kind of preparations and commitment does it take from the members of the committee? Are these like paid positions?
Yes, I can answer that question. Our regular year starts from January 1st, ends on December 31st. And during that time period, we have a variety of programs that we provide, starting with many of the events in February, then in March or April, that time we celebrate the Holi, and then the talent show, and right after that, our annual summer picnic. After the summer picnic, we have our Heritage of India Festival, and the Ganesh Chaturthi comes, and then there is a Navratri, the Dandiya Ras and all that. That's what we do, and then the Diwali dinner, which is one of the grand functions that what we do. So what happens that from January through December, we have a jam-packed schedule of variety of events. So once the one event is done, then yes, we are working on the other one. So that's how we do
So
it.
that was my question. What is the kind of commitment required from each member of the core committee? You guys are all working, you are a doctor, you're into real estate agency. So how does it work out?
I think our heart at core really is devoted, and when you do something which is you have a passion for, and you would like to really promote your own culture, I think that becomes really easy. And definitely I would like to go back to your question. These are all non-paid positions, but we have real good volunteers, number of volunteers. They are like-minded and committed to this cause. Also, if I may go back to your initial question, is it just what kind of heritage you bring back? So I would like to add what Lisa said. We really bring true heritage back on that day. We have a lot of segments of this festival where we have continuous dance performances from noon to 6 p.m. We have a lot of bazaar setup type of shopping experience. We have food tents. So you name it, and it is there.
Wonderful. So we have so many Indian organizations, especially in New Jersey, organizing various events. And from concerts to Diwali melas, we're always looking for more in this part of the world. What is the level of participation and anticipation amongst the Westchester Indian Americans? And what is the number of guests are you expecting?
So basically, we usually get between 6,000 to 12,000 people.
Wow.
This year, I think we are going back in person live after 2 years. So based on few other festivals that is being held at the same place, county and we both are expecting large crowd. And I would like to really inform all our attendees that since we are expecting large crowd and limited free parking, it may be a good idea for you to take mass transit or carpooling. This year, county is also adding a few more bus services on Sunday. So please look into that and try to do that.
So I'm imagining different age groups will be present at the fair. For children born here, how are you competing with the American fairs and carnivals to get their attention? and get them hooked onto the Indian culture? Hirul, if you would like
Yeah,
to
I would love to answer. So the day of the event is going to start at noon till 6 o'clock. All age group, the performances is going to be on the stage. That's the main attraction. We have a classical folk dance performances. So our day typically, it's a mela feeling. Our day will start with the prayer and the coconut cutting ceremony. We have kids who are going to do the mantra, Sanskrit mantra.
Wow.
To start the day. Then after that, we have a American and national anthem sung by professional music teachers and the students, their students. After that, the show starts. All the dance performances will place on the stage. Then I believe in the half of the 3 o'clock, we honor our corporate sponsors and the volunteers. We give them award and thanks to them to participating. And then we also have a fashion show that day. Fashion show will happen, more performances, music, and then after that we have a pani puri eating competition. It was done last time and it was a very popular event. So we have that contest.
Do you participate in that?
I can't eat that much, but I would love to. No, and that was a very popular. So we are looking forward for that. And then at the end, we're gonna have a bhangra and dance, which everyone can come. Also, we have dance schools. They're gonna teach us in between because we have a theme. We have
I was
yoga.
about to ask. This was my next question. Is there a theme for the fair? What will you be highlighting at this fair? I come from Delhi, so we have a Delhi Heart. We have so many artisans, award-winning artists coming there, selling their merchandise there. So it's part of, the vendors who will be there, the Suraj Kund Mela. So is there a particular theme you have?
For the stage, I can answer that. For the stage, we have a peace and harmony theme. So we have a yoga person, certified yoga person. She's gonna explain the basic of yoga and have audience participate in that too. Also, we have one more, Lisa.
I actually just wanted to mention about the theme, peace and harmony. I think it's kind of cool that each year, as we said, we have a different theme. And this year we chose peace and harmony. And we also come up with a symbol that will depict that theme for us. And we usually put it on the cover of our brochure and on our flyers and various places. So we chose the banyan tree, which is the national tree of India. And I find it very fitting because if you look at the tree, the roots go deep. They're deep roots, and they're each separate and unique in their own way. However, they will intertwine and form a strong bond and a foundation. And so that's kind of how we see all of us coming together from different, Indian community and beyond. Americans, Indians coming together to unite and celebrate. Also, again for the 75th year. So it kind of brings everything together in a peaceful way.
In a peaceful, harmonious way, but it's a fair. So something, fun and exciting and loud, probably. What do you have?
So what the setup we have is a large center stage. In front of that, we have big tent where we arrange about 500 chairs where people can sit there and they can spend whole day. And like you asked the question, how do you break the fear from youth about anything? And this event really gives them a stage to perform and in front of thousands of people. We also have children's activity tent where we conduct a lot of activities. We have puzzles, they fill up, they bring it back, they win some prize. This year for children's activity, we have a theme-oriented activity where we are going to have peace and harmony written in 15 or 16 different languages. Let them recognize it, let them write if they know, and that's how we bring whole community together.
Fashion show is more like our culture, the clothing. It's gonna reflect like sari. There are the community members. They're gonna do. They're working on it. The practice is being happen right now. So it's gonna be more like our cultural clothing.
And of course, it will
Cultural-
bring the
okay.
diversity. It will show the
Yeah.
diversity within that.
So tell me about vendor stalls at the fair. Who are the people participating there?
We have various vendors who they are coming with their products, services, and showcasing that, selling it over there, like a food vendors, non-food vendors, then artificial or the custom jewelries and all that. People who they are from Indian origin and also the American people, whatever product that they have, they would like to come, they participate and they showcase their product. People do come and people just go for a little shopping here and there. Many people, they also come with some sort of curiosity and all that. If they might not have gone to the Indian market or anything else to get the Indian merchandise or the clothings and all that, and they can find very comfort and all in that setup. So there is always something for someone who can come and look for the stuff, enjoy the program, enjoy the shopping, and also enjoy the food also. We have like number of food vendors and all that. There is a ice cream guy, lemonade guy, and a lot of other
Do you
stuff
have,
that is
and you
related.
already mentioned this pani puri, which
Oh,
I'm so
okay.
excited about. What about the gola, the
Gola
ice?
is
ice
we are in process of acquiring them so they can be part of it.
So is it like going to be like street fair, you know, what we used to have back in India?
So if you picture a large park where you have cement concrete plaza, huge plaza where there is a center stage, and left side to that, when you're facing stage, far away there are food vendors. So you just have to walk up to that. While in front of the stage, we have multiple tents or non-tents spots where a lot of vendors acquire and attendees can do their shopping there. So it's like happening place, like you are in a bazaar.
Wow.
That's how you feel, and it's like a mela. And we have activities to do for every age group. Whether you have 6 years old kid, they will not bother you. Can we go home? They will have fun. And if you are like something in senior age group, you will have something to find and enjoy.
How nice. So how is this year's Heritage of India Festival going to be different from its own festivals in the past?
I can answer that question because see what is happening is since 2019 we did the last Heritage Fair, and in 2020 due to the pandemic and all that we were not able to do it. In 2021 we did the virtual Heritage Fair, and this is the year that after this 2 years of break we are putting this a mega project and this mega event together at this time. So we are expecting and we are very excited about having this program after disconnect due to the pandemic for this 2 year of time period, and now we are just reconnecting to it, and we are very excited. Plus we are also celebrating the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, so that is also a cherry on the top. So I would say we are very excited. I am sure all our artists who they are going to participate, they are also excited. Many vendors from the tri-state area, they are also trying to get in touch with us to be part of it, and we are still welcoming all those inquiries too.
Great.
So that's the best thing that is happening.
Right, and the magnitude of this event planning goes on for almost 4 months. 30 to 40 volunteers work day and night, and we are really fortunate to have people who can step up, devote their time. And we would like to really thank everyone, including Westchester County and Parks Department. This event is done in conjunction, collaboration with them, and we really appreciate their allocation of resources for staff, park staff, and law enforcement. So I think we are tapping into everything we could, and we are really excited to see everyone there, and we know that we will have fun.
Yeah, and an event of this scale, we need support from everyone. So we have, financial contributors from corporations, large businesses, small businesses, and just friends and family. Volunteers, like he said, upwards of 40 or so that plan for months in advance, and just the active, on the day of, all the participants that, devote their entire day to be there to make sure that this is such a success.
Of course, and you have our media support from ITV Gold.
Of course,
Yes,
yes,
India Times
that's right.
and Desi Talk.
Yeah.
And I would say that we have only one person in all of the volunteers, that Rohit Bhai, who is there from day one and has not missed a single year. And we have those kind of dedication, and we are lucky, I would say.
Yeah.
Very nice.
See what happens that when people are busy, they know how to get the things done. So those kind of individuals, the committee members and the volunteers, they come and they be a part of it. Plus, the location that what we have, the Kensico Dam Plaza itself is a spectacular location. So if you are living in Tri-State County or Tri-State area and surrounding counties, and if you have not seen the Kensico Dam Plaza, I would urge that you do come and you do visit. That's one of the best thing in the summer and outdoor activity, and just come and support and enjoy. That's the kind of thing.
Any closing statement?
I would like to say to all the viewers, do come August 7th, and if enjoy the Mela. It's like our organization is bringing is the India home away from home. We are here, so we're bringing that here in New York. So please do attend. Or also, it's gonna be on our website. If you can like to see the activity that day, if you had missed for any reason, but do try to join. Thank you.
Rohit.
Right, yes. This year is going to be one of the best one. So please do come. Parking is free, admission is free, and there is a ample space and ample opportunity for all age group to come, participate, enjoy, learn from each another, and enjoy the nature, support the activity that is going on in the Tri-State area and in the HIF at Westchester. So do remember August 7, 2020 at Kensico Dam Plaza, HIF Festival in Westchester.
So I would encourage everyone to remember Sunday, August 7th from 12 to 6. Come over and see what we have done. We have done magic there, and enjoy the fruit of all our 40 plus volunteers' hard work, and hope to see you everyone.
Lisa.
And just to echo everybody else, it is all day long, so even carve out a little chunk of time in your day. It could be 2 hours. We have the same stuff going on all day, although if you stay there for 6 hours, nothing gets repeated either, if that makes any sense. So, and we're centrally located, so definitely come and check it out. You won't regret it.
Thank you so much for talking to us, and of course we will be there at the festival on August 7th.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.